Gentlemen, this goes to our poll question. Where do they stand in the playoff situation? And Marvin, in his post-game press conference, said we controlled our own destiny going into this. We no longer control our own destiny, but hopefully we can gain traction. You never know whether it comes back to us. So your opinion, Doug, as to where they stand playoff-wise. Are they in or are they out?
I wouldn't say we're out, and I definitely don't think we're in. I mean, I
because
think
you
we're right
always
on the
keep
fence.
hope alive.
Well, I mean, I told you at the beginning of the year it's going to be 9-7.
Oh,
right?
Here we go.
I know. Here it is. Let me talk to you. We're going to be 9-6 going into the last game of the year. Okay, we're going to be 9-6 going into the last game of the year. We're going to have to beat Baltimore. And I think we're going to have a chance. And that's all you can do is ask for a chance to be in. I definitely think we win today, then we're definitely in the playoffs. But, you know, it's 9-7. I told you at the beginning of the year, come on, you're doubting me.
I should have listened to you. I think we laughed at you at that point, didn't we?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely.
And where do you think this team stands playoff-wise?
Oh, man. You know, I thought they'd win today and pull it out, and that gives you kind of the momentum you need after losing to Pittsburgh twice. You know, and you got two supposedly easier games coming up on the schedule, but this is pretty deflating. And we said this will really be a testament to what the team's going to do from here on out. It's really a rough go. You really wanted to win this one today.
We talk about injuries all the time. You've now lost Bobby Williams. Who knows at this point it might be for the year. The way it looked in the locker room, that may be the case. Andre Smith didn't play. Carlos Dunlap has not been able to get healthy.
Right.
We know Nate Clements isn't very healthy. You've lost Pat Sims for the year. This is the attrition that happens in a long NFL season. Is health probably going to be the main factor as to whether this team continues?
To me it is. I think that's the number one thing I think as we go down the stretch here that we've got to figure out a solution for. You got guys stepping in and doing the best they can, but to me I think the number one problem we have going into the last 3 weeks of the season is that we've got to be healthy and we're not. And I mean, guys like Nate Clemens, who's out there giving his best shot, is not healthy. Even a Ray Maluga, guys like that, they're just banged up.
Chris Crocker's banged up as well.
Absolutely.
We talk about Big Mo. This team has lost 4 out of 5. They sat at 6-2, and there was a lot of confidence. Tell me what happens in the locker room, because I can tell you how this locker room felt today, and I've been in a lot of these like this. This is as deflated as they've been certainly this year, and you can feel it. So what happens in a locker room after a loss like this?
I mean, usually when a team loses in a game like that, I mean, you're talking about they're trying to get their mojo back, trying to come back from losing to Pittsburgh twice, especially the 35-7 loss that they just had. You know, you lose on the last play of the game, essentially, to a team you didn't think you were going to lose to, thought you had it sewn up at that point. I mean, it's really hard on the guys that care. When you have, and that's usually most guys on a team, the guys that are really emotional and love the game of football and are really competing week to week, those are the guys usually that are your leaders too. And if your leaders are deflated like that, it can really affect the rest of your season, and that's going to be key for them.
People jump off the bandwagon in a hurry. We know that very quickly. And what you're hearing consistently when they lost to Baltimore, they lost to Pittsburgh twice, and now they lose to the now 10-3 Texans. Bengals were a product of their soft schedule. Are they a product of their soft schedule?
Partly, but that's okay. I mean, okay, it is what it is. I mean, we are partly just, it is, you know, we had an easier schedule, but at the same time, we're still a team that everybody thought was going to be 3-13 and probably be 4th in our league.
Not you.
But not me, not DP. No, I'm just telling you, I really think that we should be happy where we are right now. We're right where we should be based on the schedule. And I mean, a few bounces one way or the other, we're definitely in the playoffs. Right now, we're kind of on the fringe. So we should be happy where we are, not think that we're the Green Bay Packers of this year, because we're not.
Let me ask you this. Are they a playoff caliber team right now?
You know, I think they could definitely still make the playoffs. You know, you say playoff caliber. I don't think that they're necessarily one of the top tier teams that I would have put in that category because of the depth of this team. When you talk about injuries, it only matters if you're not deep, and this team isn't that deep this year.
I'm out of time. Do they win in St. Louis?
Yes.
Yes. Please. Come on.
Skinny, we'll send it back to you.